lecturers, Jai Kodi, Dr. Jai Kodi, Dr. Satyendra, Chief Organizer, Dr. Jai Chandran, my dear friends, all of you who have come from long distances to improve your knowledge and get into the real secrets of Dr. Anton Jayasuriya, our great Grandmaster, a man so great, so well versed in practically every field of medicine. A person who was basically an allopath and who also had so much knowledge of homeopathy and acupuncture. And today we are here to know about what were his deep secrets, what were those things that helped him to get such great success in his treatment, and through which he was able to establish such a big hospital in Sri Lanka, and he became the number one, he is the doyen of all alternative medicine. Although he was the master of acupuncture and homeopathy, he started the Medicina Alternativa, which means that he was a master in all fields of alternative medicine. This happens because if acupuncture is such a holistic field, that if you understand acupuncture, then you are able to understand practically every other field of medicine. And like to say, explain myself on this lines. Acupuncture, people don't have proper, even people who are doing very well in their practice sometimes don't have any idea about how acupuncture actually works. They are getting very good results. But it is important for all of us to know exactly what is it that makes acupuncture such a great science. So we know that the whole universe is created of matter and energy. The great Einstein said E is equal to mc square and all that. So matter gets converted into energy and all that. So matter and energy, right? So there are systems of medicine which work only on the material bodies, like allopathy. Then there are systems like Reiki and other things that work on energy. But then there are other systems which work on both the systems, not only both these systems of matter and energy, but also on the interaction between them. So there are three things in matter. There are three things. There is matter, energy, and there is the interaction. So acupuncture, there are people in the beginning who tried to explain acupuncture by talking about the gate control theory, that if you put a needle somewhere it blocks some pain pathways in the spinal cord, and that's how it works. But those who have practiced acupuncture, seen the miraculous results of acupuncture, know that this is not the only thing. There is no way that just by blocking a pain pathway you can cure cancer or you can cure heart disease, right? So acupuncture works on the actual field, the energy field. Through acupuncture we are able to actually manipulate the entire energy field of the body. But then this is just one thing. Acupuncture also works on the physical level. It does work on the gate control. It does work on the scalp, the brain centers. So that is material. We are not working on energy there. We are actually influencing certain parts of the brain, which is material body. So acupuncture works on that. But acupuncture also works on a third thing. There are many systems like auricular acupuncture, Sujok acupuncture, ECIO. These kind of systems, you cannot explain them on the basis of either the body or the energy. They work on a third field, which is called the holographic picture of the body. So if the whole body is represented in a certain part of the body, then that part, through treatment of certain points of that part, you are able to treat the whole body. And this is not explainable by either the nerve connections or by the energy. So we can see that acupuncture works on all these three most important things. There is nothing else. There is matter, energy, and the interaction. So these three things we are able to manipulate through acupuncture. And if we know about the energy of acupuncture, the 5-element system, then it is not applicable only to acupuncture. It is also, you can get miraculous results even if you are a practitioner of physiotherapy, for the example. I recently attended a conference in Baroda, where one very famous physiotherapist, who was a physio, you must have heard of Ali Irani, who was being the physiotherapist for the Indian cricket team and others. So he was saying that physiotherapy is like very natural. We don't use drugs. We use all the natural things. We do exercise, which is also part of naturopathy. We use ice pack, this, that. So everything about natural. So the thing is, what I have seen in physiotherapy, that there are people who do not know where to use infrared or where to use ultrasound. But if we understand acupuncture, we know where you can use. Because in acupuncture we have the 5 elements, and each modality of physiotherapy corresponds to one of the 5 elements. So infrared would correspond to the fire, the ultrasound that corresponds to the metal element. So like that, if we are able to understand where we require what, we are able to, so if a person, a physiotherapist also learns 5 element theory in acupuncture, he is able to become a very good physiotherapist. Similarly, a naturopath, if he understands acupuncture, even if he may not practice it, he can still become a very good naturopath because he knows which energies are related to what substances in nature, and he can manipulate that. So this way, acupuncture turns out to be one of the most important systems of medicine, and if you understand acupuncture, then you are able to, even without putting a needle, you can work wonders. And if you know the secret of putting needles the right way, as we are going to learn today, then you can understand where and what you can achieve. So with that, I would like to congratulate our lecturers and thank them for the trouble they have taken to come here. And I look forward to great learning with all of you. Thank you very much.